Okay, now our second presentation will be done by Cenk Budayan. May I invite Cenk Budayan? His presentation will go on it's written in Turkish, but anyway, go ahead.
Not certain Turkish, but I will make my presentation.
Go ahead.
Today I will make the presentation about different factors and effects of luxury real estate television advertisements. This study is conducted by me and setting us. First, I would like to introduce myself. Of course, I'm a position conductor in the State University in Northern campus. All right, first I would like to give information about what I can tell today. First, I start my presentation with an introduction. I will give details about the research, and I would like to show why we conduct this study and why it is important for the construction industry. Then I will give some background about this subject. For that purpose, I will talk about advertisement appeal and advertisement effectiveness. I will talk about the types of advertisement appeals, and then I will talk about advertisement effectiveness, how we can calculate advertisement effectiveness. There are different methods for that. I will talk about them. Then I will talk about research methodology, how we conduct this study, and finally, we will perform some analysis, what kind of analysis we perform for this study. Based on the outputs of the analysis, we will discuss the findings, and finally, I will conclude my presentation with a brief conclusion. In the conclusion, I will state the brief important points, and finally, I would like to give some information how we can improve this study. Firstly, I would like to talk about advertisements. Why we need advertisements? As you can see, most of the companies spend a lot of money for advertisements. Firstly, they spend money for advertisements to have an opportunity to communicate with the customer, and branding. Maybe that's construction industry actually didn't spend a lot of money for advertising, but in recent years with the building luxury real estates, they start spending a lot of money for advertisements. We can see this in this research. As you can see, construction industry is the Turkish longest time, and it is the first with advertisement spots. And although the real estate sector invests in advertising, not all these advertisements have the same level of effect on customers. Therefore, we should understand which advertisements are more effective on the customer, so we can prepare better advertisements and we don't waste our money and time for useless advertisements. In this study, we consider two main advertisement appeals. There are many studies which show that there is a direct relationship between the advertising appeal and effectiveness. So in this study, we focus these two main advertising appeals. In construction industry, unfortunately, there is no study like that. In the literature, there are many studies. And when we take the advertising concept, appeal is a Latin meaning refers to the content or appearance designed to draw attention to any message, object, or person to create interest or to influence people on this equation. As you can see, it's a very critical subject, and we need to issue appeal in advertisements so we can take the attention of the people, draw the attention of the people to our message. We can convey our message to our customers. Right? There are different classifications for advertising. Appeal, one of the popular ones is Davis classification. According to Davis, there are two main categories. First one is rational, the other one is emotional. And also there are subcategories of these main categories, but in this study we focus on these two main categories. When we check the literature, we can see that there are different proposals about the effect of these appeals. Some of the researchers support the rational advertisement appeal on the other, and some of them support the emotional advertisement appeal. But when we check this research, we can see that these research are conducted for different industries and for different customer groups. Therefore, in order to understand which is effective for construction, that's also we need to perform another study for the construction industry. When we check the advertising effectiveness, also there are different definitions for the advertising effectiveness. In this one, we show one of them. And according to that, advertising effectiveness refers to the measurement of the results of an advertising campaign or a specific advertisement. There are different methods, models for measuring the advertisement effectiveness. We can see some of them. And in this study also we use these models in order to measure the advertising effectiveness. And when we check the research design, as I said before, we consider the Davis advertising ethical classification. Also, there is a scale which is developed by Budayan, Cenk and Wells. Based on their scale, we use 14 criteria, and based on these 14 criteria, we try to measure the effectiveness of the advertisements. Pearce and Santos applies two types of tests, so we get these two criteria from this research, and also we use Wells, and Wells scale was used to measure the emotional attraction, and they have 12 criterions parameters, and totally we have 14 criterions, as you can see. Also, when we check the main parts of these criterions, groups of these criterions, you can see that we have three dimensions, and we use these three dimensions to measure the advertisements appeals, effectiveness. Then we start collecting the data. For that purpose, we prepare a questionnaire. This questionnaire consists of two parts. First part is about collecting information about participants. Second part is about measuring the effectiveness of the advertisement. In the first part of the questionnaire, the questions about age of the participants, education of the participants, intention of purchasing a new real estate, and advertisement watching habit were asked. We try to get the demographic search of the participants. In the second part, we use 7-point Likert scale. In the first question, we try to understand the recallability of the advertisements. We ask, do you remember the advertisement which we showed to you? They evaluate it with a 7-point Likert scale, as I said before. 1 indicates I don't remember the advertisements. 7 indicates that I remember all the details of these advertisements. In the second question, we ask the enjoyment level, and also we use 7-point Likert scale for that question. And 1 indicates the advertisement is not enjoyable. 7 indicates that the advertisement is very enjoyable. And the remaining 12 questions were obtained from Wells scale, as I said before. In this one, we have some statements, and they also they state that whether they agree this statement or not. And we use 7-point scale for that. One means that I agree, I don't agree this statements at all, and some indicates that I agree these statements completely. We perform this advertisement effectiveness questionnaire for each advertisement. For that one, we consider two advertisements. The first one reflects the racial advertisement appeal, the other one has the emotional advertisement appeal. We can watch these advertisements via these links. However, due to the time limitation, I skip that part. Also, I don't have much time. I will.
The last 3 minutes, please.
All right, no problem. Now we check the methodology. Firstly, the participants complete the first part of the questionnaire, then they watch the first advertisement. We ask the questions related to the effectiveness of this first advertisement, and they watch the second advertisement, and they complete the advertisement effectiveness questions. And when we check the total data, we can see that we have collected 221 data. However, 5 of them were eliminated, since in these questionnaires, participants gave the same answers to all questions. When we check the profile of the participants, as you can see, there is a heterogeneity, so we get different opinions from different groups in this research. And we perform pairwise tests before performing pairwise tests. Of course, there are some important preconditions. We check these preconditions, and based on that, we determine that we can perform the pairwise test. In this test, we can see the mean of the effectiveness of these advertisements. Here, this. Also, we can see the significance level. This significance level shows whether there is a significant difference between these two mean value. And if it is smaller than 0.05, it means that there is a significant difference. And when we check all these 3 dimensions, you can see that all of them state that there are significant differences between these two advertisements effectiveness. And when we check the means, you can see that advertisement 2 has more effect on the participants. And when we summarize the findings, you can see that there are significant differences between emotional and rational advertising methods. In most of the situations, we think that buying and purchasing their real estate is an important investment, but most of the people consider that rational thinking is important, but emotions are more important because they think that they consider their real estate as a shelter. They want to be happy in their real estate. They want to feel safe in their real estate. Therefore, emotional fragmented advertisements trigger their emotions, and they are more affected from these kind of advertisements. So the advertisements that inspire customers were determined as effective. Finally, I would like to give some information about how we can improve this study. In this one, as you can see, we just consider the 2 main categories, advertising categories. However, there are subcategories. We also can consider these subcategories, or we consider choose advertisements, but we can increase the number of advertisements, and based on the examining of these different advertisements, maybe we can improve the reliability of the findings. Also, finally, we can consider the profile of the target population. In this one, there are different categories, as you can see. For example, age. We don't consider the age effect, but also age can affect the advertising effectiveness. So we can consider this kind of demographic properties in order to understand the effectiveness of these advertisements. Thank you very much for your attendance. If you have any questions,
Thank you for your presentation. May I take the chair? Okay. now our third presentation will